Okay, a phrase coined by late-night talk show host Conan O'Brien appears to be something of a new dating trend. This is gaining some traction here. I'm going to say this very slowly. Master dating is when you take yourself out for a date. Experts say the act of treating yourself to dinner or a movie is empowering and can benefit your love life because it allows you to find the activities that bring you joy. A recent survey found that just under 40% of people master date. Now, Pooja was going to join me for this story, but apparently she has let me enjoy this one by myself. Pooja, can you please help me out here?
Okay, I just wanted to give you your space while you master date up there.
You don't want to get too, master of my domain, king of my castle. You don't want to get too close while the master dating is happening.
You know, I gotta say though, I think there's something to this, right? Have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried to master date? Oh gosh. Why are we so immature? Have you ever? I mean, this is the story. Have you?
You know that I have, because I talk about this all the time.
Is this because you're single and you would be more likely to master date than anybody else because you're on your own a lot? You would go out to a restaurant by yourself.
I live alone, and sometimes you need to master date. Are we canceled?
I think we are.
Okay, can we?
I will say this. Okay, this sounds bad too, but I have done this. I have actually.
I'm out.
This is a Seinfeld reference, is it?
George is out of the competition.
Yeah, I will say this. I have gone to a restaurant and I went by myself. You know, asked for a table of one. I didn't take out my phone. I didn't take out anything to read. Sat there by myself. Had a really good dinner.
You do this in public?
I did it one time. It was very uncomfortable to be master dating in public. Yeah.
In all seriousness, like you, I am a big believer in this. I go to movies at least once a year by myself.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I like it because, again, it's a democracy of one. You don't have to decide which movie. If it's a movie I'm really into that I'm excited about, I will go by myself. So there's no obligation to make small, chit chat during the date or whatever. You go by yourself, and if there's I've gone to eat by myself. It's nice. It's liberating.
So
travel by myself.
Master dating at the movies while traveling.
I am the master of master dating. A new study finds that women's jeans have significantly smaller pockets than men's. The online publication The Pudding analyzed pocket size of 80 pairs of jeans from 20 major fashion brands, because apparently they had nothing better to do, including Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, and Levi's. They took the jeans and tested how well pocket-fitting items like keys, phones, and wallets could fit into women's and men's pockets. The study found that women's jeans were 48% smaller and 6.5% narrower than men's jeans. Okay, what say you? I see you guys have a bunch of items here. Are we doing a little field test?
I mean, at first I would say that anything from the publication The Pudding, I mean, I don't know how much scientific evidence. Yeah, I wouldn't go around quoting The Pudding as being reliable. However, I would like to do a test. So can we all stand up? We brought all of our stuff. You're in a suit, so I don't think it really counts for you.
To see if
no, I got some pocket.
You got some pocket? Okay, but in jeans. So look at how far.
This is to see if they're putting us on?
Okay, so there you go. Look how far Bill's arms go in his jeans. Are you ready for how far mine go?
Those are jeans.
That's it.
That's insane.
Yeah, mine
Like his whole hand is in his pocket.
Look at mine too. I'm up into my wrist.
Okay, so now if we were to actually put stuff in.
This is a very weird camera angle, by the way.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you,
Sorry,
though,
everyone.
Fashion versus function. I would rather have no pockets, or those kind of pockets, because I think when you have your pockets stuffed and you go out, it looks terrible.
I agree. I agree. But maybe if I had more room in my pocket as a woman, maybe it wouldn't have to look like this.
But can I say, maybe it's because, as guys, our pockets are really the only place we have to carry stuff, whereas women have a purse, right?
But that's what we love.
Yeah, I don't want a purse. I want to do what you do.
You don't? I thought women love purses.
I love purses just to look at them.
So you would opt to not carry a purse if you had bigger pockets?
Yes.
Well, I mean, that didn't bulge.
Okay, I'm gonna say something that's gonna get y'all really mad at me.
Okay.
What?
But anytime I've gone out with women, they need a purse for the amount of stuff they bring. Like a guy can literally get away with a key, a credit card, and
Who are you going out with? All we need is lip gloss. That's it.
Really?
And a phone.
Really?
I don't
And
know
a
if I
phone.
believe
And a
that.
phone.
And our keys.
We
I
need
have
to
my
get some
husband.
feedback on this.
I'm going to take a seat.
He's my pocket. Okay, we're gonna sit down.
All right.
Although,
I can't.
look, I wouldn't even be able to.
I can't.
This
I'm
is
like-
ridiculous.
Yeah, I
just
can't.
gotta say, ridiculous.
can't.
So all this time you didn't know that guys had bigger pockets?
No,
You just assumed we were just doing this as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, how do they fit all that stuff in pockets?
I love pockets.
But I agree. I don't think it looks good even for a guy, even if you do have the room.
No, you got to put your phone in your breast pocket, or it looks weird. Right?
Yeah.
You're like Joaquin Phoenix from Her.
Work with less.
No, but I
ladies.
love
Work with
pockets in
less.
dresses. Are you kidding me? Those are the best
The
things.
best. The best
Put
thing.
your phone in, you put your keys in, like,
And you're still in a dress.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hi.
Can you guys relate?
It's function and fashion. You guys all look great, and no, I can't relate.
Okay.
New research finds putting off tasks has something to do with your brain. The study out of Germany finds people who procrastinate have a larger amygdala. This is the walnut-sized structure in your brain that plays an important role in the processing of our emotions and decision-making. Researchers say a larger amygdala might mean that you stress out more and overthink the possible scenarios that could follow your actions. This means procrastinators are more easily distracted when having something important to do.
Yeah, we had to sort of break this down. We're trying to understand how this all works. So, Bill, I think you have a pretty good understanding. You can explain
Yeah, and
it?
I think maybe I have a larger amygdala as well, because I literally spend a lot of time processing every decision I make and the outcome of what it would be. And sometimes you spend so much time going over every possible scenario that you just get to the point of like, I'm just putting it off. There's not a clear solution right now, and so you end up procrastinating. But I always tend to get things. Those people maybe. It's not in the study, but some people work well under pressure at the last minute, just get it done, so you don't have time to go through all those possible scenarios.
True. I mean, I wish I wasn't such a procrastinator. I feel like I am and I'm not, but when I am, I really don't like it about myself because I know that I need to do it. I just need to get it done, and as soon as I get it done, I'm going to feel better. But instead, I don't.
Right.
And then I spend all this time stressing out about the fact that I haven't, and then I feel sick to my stomach, and I've worked myself up for no reason. If I just do it, I'd be better.
Huge amygdala.
Yeah, that's the benefit is now I get to walk around saying that. Like, do you know how big my amygdala is? I'm putting it on a resume.
Sounds like you're working yourself up right now.
I am.
Do you have a big amygdala?
Yeah. If I'm going to extrapolate,
I'm pretty sure my amygdala is bigger than yours.
I have amygdala envy.
Guys,
Listen.
size doesn't matter when we're talking about your brain.
does.
You use it.
Do you procrastinate?
How you
How
use
you
it.
use the
gosh.
amygdala.
Yeah.
Okay, were you guys at home? Were you guys on the couch? Were you guys people who, let's use homework as an example. When you were in school, did you do your homework right when you came home from school, or did you do it last minute? Because I was a last minute guy
Last
always.
minute.
I played outside.
So we all have.
Yeah.
So,
No,
okay.
I did a little bit of both.
Yeah?
You know what? I was kind of nervous.
That's because you know your kids are watching right now.
Yeah.
And you make them do
Mika.
it when they come home so that they can play after. So you're just pretending that that's what you did. I
You
mean,
know
no.
what? This is
maybe.
partly, though-
I don't know.
I think this is partly because we're all the same. We were all procrastinators and we all got through. I never felt the ramifications of being someone last minute because I always got through with like decent grades
Right,
and
same.
these scenarios.
True.
But I always left things last minute. And I think that's partly why the four of us, it's not a coincidence, we're all on this couch working on this show, on this channel, because
Right.
the immediacy of this channel, you do it now and then you move on and you
Yeah.
forget it. So if we make a mistake in a segment, you can't dwell on it. Or if you have a great segment, you can't revel in the success of it because you're back on in 2 seconds. So this is the immediacy of this job, I think, feeds into people like us who have
Right.
large amygdalas.
And Mika, so that we can save this in case Corrado is watching,
Exactly.
it's that you have now learned that's not the right way of doing things.
That's right.
Because through experience, you learned that it was better to do your homework when you get home.
But it's also a good
See?
excuse
Did you hear, Corrado?
to your children that it would be a hereditary thing to have a big amygdala, so they can just blame it on you if they don't do their homework.
Then there's that.
I always envied those people who'd go home and do their homework right away. My best friend was like that. back in
Small
elementary
amygdalas.
school.
No.
Yeah.
Small amygdalas.
Now you know.
Yeah,
No.
nothing to
Don't
envy
envy.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I picturing an amygdala like the pit of an avocado
It's a
for some
walnut.
reason?
It's walnut, but yeah.
Most people are
Like an
walnut.
avocado pit. We're gonna go back to yesterday. The end of the show.
It's worth it, I
yesterday.
hear.
Usually, lift the curtain here. The way things work here, usually we do a little bit at the end of the show, and then Pooja and I will usually kind of tease what's coming up the next day on the show. That didn't happen yesterday because Bill was on a boat. We were supposed to put a bow in the show with Bill lighting the world's smallest cannon on this
It
Kayama
was
boat.
bigger in person. It was
Yeah, okay. It didn't exactly go to plan. Here's what happened.
Oh boy.
But one of the most important things, so we allow everybody to know on board, we yell the top furlongs, fire the hole, then you touch the flame to the green wick, and away we go, Bill. It's all yours.
So I have to yell fire in the hole?
Fire in the hole.
All right. Are we ready to go? Fire in the hole!
Oh, that was done.
It happens sometimes. Let's do a shanty while we figure this one out. We've had a fantastic time. Thank you to the great crew aboard the Kayama. Give us all a big wave.
Go.
And
In South Australia, I was born evil.
That's called trying to fill time in TV.
The captain runs in, he's like, I gotta fix this.
So he's running to find fire?
Yeah,
because
because
that was the blowtorch.
more powder. Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed the blowtorch, he put it on the ledge and the blowtorch are all the way.
And Bill was the only one that said it happens sometimes. The captain didn't say that. It was
The captain's like, this never happens.
I love the breaking in song part, though. That's so cool.
And he's wearing headphones,
And they're
so he
still
can't
going.
even hear them singing.
All right, so now we're going to try and...
So the captain's
Relay?
for gunpowder.
Yeah.
Why do you have all that?
And the camera operator was like, "How long would it take to get a second one?" And he was like, "Oh, we know one is it would take a while."
Blowtorch rolled away.
Captain's crawling on the boat. I mean,
Oh no.
this was a lot. They put a lot of effort into making sure this happened for us, so we do appreciate it.
There
There you go.
We saved a lot of time at the end of the show for that.
I know.
Just needed the magic touch of the captain.
I should have kept my earpiece in because I missed all. I popped my ears out just before that, but the roar, I haven't heard a roar like that in this newsroom for ages.
I was oblivious. Everything's, Well, the song. We were going to do this song anyways to go out to break, but you missed my dance. I
In
actually,
a harness.
you didn't come
At
back to me, and
that.
I had like a full little jig.
Oh, yeah, we saw that too.
We need to can it at the end of every show.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
Fine.
Thank
Thank you, Kayama.
We'll leave it there. Should we talk to break?
Yeah.
Hey, we're back in two. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Don't hurt yourself.